gosh, there are so many exciting wedding and event trends for 2021, and I decided to jot them all down here for you guys as I was noticing them, and I thought, what a great video to share with them to kick off the new year. So hi everyone, it's Melanie and welcome back to Living Luxuriously for Less, where we celebrate, decorate, and enjoy everyday life for less. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the top wedding and event trends for 2021. So I'm going to give you guys a second, pause the video, go get your pens, go get your pencils, go get your notebook, your planners, your iPhone, whatever you need to take notes, because I am going to be dropping the diamonds, the pearls, the rubies, and the sapphires in this video. You don't want to miss it. So a lot of the trends for 2020 are going to start carrying over to 2021. And the one that really comes to mind is the pampas grass. If you guys notice, like towards the middle of the summer through the fall and winter, pampas grass was everywhere. So many boho chic theme events, pampas grass mixed with florals. Pampas grass made its way into home decor, interior decor. It was just pampas grass crazy. And so that trend is definitely going to be continuing into 2021. So grab your pampas grass and get ready to design. The great thing about it is that it can be used in events as well as homes. So you know I love a dual purpose item. So definitely pampas grass is going to be hot this year. It's not going anywhere, so grab it as quickly as you can. Now in the same wavelength of pampas grass, feathers are going to be really big this year. A lot of people love that light and airy feel that pampas grass offers, and so feathers does the exact same thing, but not just any feathers now, okay? Those ostrich plume feathers are going to be huge this year. I would definitely recommend starting out with a solid color, like white or blush, black. I mean, hey, they are going to be all the rave. You heard it here first, okay? Pampas grass and feathers will definitely be trending in 2021. Next up is going to be the mirrored glass furniture, the metal furniture and chairs, chair covers, and a lot of tablecloths. People are really getting more simplified. They're having more over-the-top events because of COVID, and they want to make sure that they're keeping their guests as safe as possible. We all know the safest thing is not to have an event, right? But I mean, some people, you know, still want to celebrate, but in a smaller way. And so definitely look for a lot more mirrored pieces, look for a lot more metal chairs and things like that. A very upscale look is definitely going to be all the rave in this season. You guys remember when Save the Dates came out and they became a thing? Well, last year changed the dates, okay? Changed the dates were a huge thing because of COVID. You know, people were scrambling for a way to let all of their guests know their alternative dates and their alternative wedding plans. So change the dates are going to become extremely popular in this season. Greenenvelope.com is an excellent resource. Zola.com is an excellent resource in terms of a website. So definitely digital invites are the way to go. Creating Facebook groups and Instagram groups, Facebook groups and online digital resources is definitely a great way to communicate with your guests and keep them up to date in terms of COVID-19 guidelines that need to be followed at your event, and if anything changes. The next thing that is going to be very huge is micro weddings and micro events, because people are becoming more cognizant of the health and the safety of their family members and their guests. Some people are just deciding to celebrate really small with just their tiny family unit. So micro weddings, micro events are going to be huge. Intimate dinners just for two, like the bride and the groom, that's going to be huge. A lot of virtual weddings and live streaming is going to definitely be carrying on into the new year. So I don't think it's going to go anywhere soon. Sanitation stations, yes, they're going to be huge. You know, having customized masks for wedding favors and hand sanitizers are definitely going to be a thing, because again, guests want, clients and brides and grooms and things like that want their guests to feel safe and want people to abide by the guideline. Another big trend that I've been seeing is the charcuterie boards, and a lot of people are opting for these because you know, they can just kind of serve them individually versus like buffet lines and things like that. They're offering, you know, something just really small and it's really compact, and something that the guests can just enjoy and go home, because they're really trying to limit the time of the ceremony so that they're not together for an extended period of time. The next thing that I have really been seeing is like the tiny toast, like where it's like just you know, instead of the traditional toast, it's just like a few people together and people share their heartwarming sentiments with the bride and the groom. They toast and that's it. Like, I am absolutely loving all of the thoughts and the memories that are going into wedding and event planning in this season due to the times. But I just think it's very well needed, and I am so excited about, you know, carrying these things into the new year. Number 10 is unique designs and floor plans for weddings. Of course, people will need to be socially distant, so you will see a lot of unique designs in terms of boho chic style dinners outside using palettes. You'll see a lot of intimate celebrations outside with like mixed match seating. Like, people are really getting creative in their floor plans to keep individuals socially distant, and I am absolutely loving it. I'm loving all of the mixing and matching. I'm loving all of the attention to detail. As you guys know, intimate events was like my first love, so for me, going through this whole process is definitely returning me back to my first love. So you will see a lot of mixing and matching, and you will see a lot of seating changes and things of that nature. So get ready. I mean, it's going to be quite an exciting year, and you're going to see so much creativity going forward like never before. Another thing that will be extremely popular in this year are house weddings, like bistro style entertainment, house weddings, visual planning. All of that is going to be really huge. Backyard weddings, that's what I mean by house weddings. Like, if someone has like family property or something of that nature, you're going to see a lot more events occurring in the safety and the comfort of these brides and grooms' homes, and I am all here for it. Visual planning, just, you know, being able to like make that whole wedding experience, to take that experience, the room decor, just all of the aspects of a wedding, and convert it to a virtual resource is going to be really huge. Y'all, I don't know why I wore this tank top under here. It is giving me fits, okay? Fits. See, I told you guys that visual planning was definitely going to be a thing this year. So let's hop back into our list now that we are all comfy. And the next one is mini cakes and mini cupcakes. So mini cakes, mini cupcakes are going to be absolutely huge in this year. A lot of people are not opting for the larger cakes because, quite honestly, their wedding guest list is a lot smaller. So having a really nice mini cake for photos and then doing the little small cupcakes is a lot more COVID friendly, and so a lot of people are opting for that in this season. Weekday weddings is going to be huge. Again, guest lists are not as big, so they don't have to accommodate so many different schedules. So weekday weddings are going to be extremely popular. And one of the other benefits of weekday weddings is that Now clients are going to be able to have like that dream venue that they've always wanted to have, but it was so expensive. Well, now it's becoming like thousands of dollars cheaper because it's being held through the week. So they'll be able to have their wedding at their dream venue and save so much more money. I mean, and then more than likely all of the vendors that they want, they're going to be available because it's a weekday wedding. So you'll see a lot more weekday weddings because they definitely save money, and it makes all of your ideal venues and vendors within reach. Another thing that I'm seeing that will be trending in this year is like cocktails to go, food trucks, food to go, anything that is, you know, like basically the guests come and they watch the actual wedding ceremony, and then as they're leaving the wedding ceremony, they're going to be given their food, their cocktails, and their favors. So, you know, a lot of things that are on the go will really be trending in this year. Color is going to be the new white. Color everywhere, like color here, color there, color everywhere. 2020 was definitely a challenging year, so a lot of people want to, you know, bring a lot of joy and color into their celebration. So you are going to see a lot of blues, a lot of yellows, and mixing and matching a lot of different color palettes. Colors are going to be so huge. Florals are like, this is the year of florals. You're going to see so many different floral designs, floral backdrops, floral setups. You will see like very diverse photo shoots with brides and grooms, like very over the top photo shoots, almost like everything's gonna be magazine worthy type photo shoots with florals. So definitely stay tuned for that. I know my mentor has done some incredible work. I'm gonna share some of what he's done with you guys. Some of it has even ended up on the cover of People magazine. So yes, this is going to definitely be the year of florals. The big reveal. Like everybody's going to be thinking about, you know, how to reveal their wedding, how to reveal their baby shower. Like everything is going to be big because it's so intimate. And because it's so small, budgets can be used to create like massively beautiful events because you don't have to worry about accommodating so many people. So your money is going to go a lot further in event planning. You'll be able to do a lot more extravagant designs and decor because the number of guests is going down, but the price that they have, the budget that they have is, you know, pretty much staying the same, so you can get more bang for your bucks. A huge trend that I'm also seeing is what they call nano moons, and nano moons are like really simple, teeny tiny honeymoon. So because of COVID, a lot of couples can't travel out of the country, so they're taking like road trips within their state, staying at hotels, going somewhere like a local hotel for a night or two, just to enjoy themselves away from home. But they're creating what they call a nano moon, and I think these are so cute, but it will be followed up after, you know, everything passes over with a massive moon, like a honeymoon that's off the charts, right? So I'm really excited about that. And then finally, photography and videography is going to be huge this year. As I said earlier, with the florals, you know, photographers are going to have to be more creative to get that shot that's going to be, you know, post worthy, that shot that's going to break the internet. Like that is going to be so huge. So planning creative shots and having, you know, like a whole photo session before or after the wedding just to get those amazing shots, those stunning shots to share on social media with friends and family who couldn't be there physically to celebrate with you is going to be huge. So you're going to see a lot more creative photography this year. I highly recommend you getting with a photographer who's extremely creative and forming a relationship with them, because the photography is going to be everything. And as a planner or designer, coordinator, or decorator, you want to make sure that you give photographers things that are shot worthy. You put a lot into the details, even on the place settings, you know, acrylic menus and feathers and flowers and, you know, really nice fancy cutlery and a lot of the beautiful glassware earthenware and china. Like all these things are going to be things that are shot worthy. And because you probably only have a table for 6 or 10 or 12 or whatever the case may be, you can definitely go all the way in creating these intimate spaces and giving photographers so much material to work with and making it shot worthy. And the last thing that I want to touch on is backdrops. So I know like a lot of people love the fabric backdrop, but I'm telling you guys, like in 2021, backdrops are going to be very, very simple. Like people are going to go with like all white sheer type backdrops with uplighting because they want it soft and airy, or they're going to be going with like more natural things like the round metal backdrops with the covered with flowers and pampas grass and just different geometric shapes are going to be really making an appearance in backdrop. So I think I'm really excited about that trend. I think that it's going to be amazing, you know, to see how we continue to transform and pivot in the arena of event planning during this very, very, very difficult and unprecedented time. So if you guys can think of any trends that you think I missed in this list, please comment them down below. I would absolutely love to hear what you have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy planning in 2021. And until next time, it's Melanie with Living Luxuriously for Less. Cheers.